you can tell our audience what the online hate speech bill is and the role of Ari Virani, who's the Attorney General of Canada, who was basically the spearheaded guy who spearheaded this online hate speech bill.
So the online hate bill, which is Bill 63, C63, it's in first reading, but we're talking about we've mentioned and everyone sees there's Khalistanis roaming the streets with weapons threatening Hindu temples. There's Islamists outside synagogues harassing them. People are burning down churches en masse. So of course, the real problem is mean comments online. This is where we're at, where the liberals, and you could say it's sort of a cynical, oh, there's lots of hate out there in Canada. We're doing something about this hate. We're going to have an online hate bill where mean comments online will be our priority. And to my view, if someone who is not white burns down a church and you criticize the person who burned down a church, you're far more likely to go to jail in Canada than the person who burns down the church. This is sort of the online hate bill, in my view. It is designed by liberals. The real question is, who determines what is hate? Who determines it? You all think it's you. Everyone thinks that they can define hate, but most people, most judges now in Canada, especially the human rights tribunals, are at best center-left echo chambers. At best, most of them are. You throw a few radical leftists in there, and then they become radical left-wing institutions, right? You saw them attack Jordan Peterson from the college. Those are another bunch of bureaucrats, right? You've seen this type of mentality where it basically in Canada the law is whatever the judge feels like at the time. So whatever the judge feels like is hateful will be enforced, and the judges are human. And the judges are often not stupid. They might be silly, but they're not stupid. They know if there's an imam who says, puts out a video, the Jews are apes and pigs, they are filth, though we must fight them to the end of days, and even the rocks and trees will say, there's a Jew behind me, come kill him. And then a Jewish man says, this is a radical Islamist, this needs to go, this guy needs to be deported, he should leave our country. The odds are that guy, because he's hate speeching online, is more likely to face the consequences of something than the radical imam who's actively preaching genocide against Jews. And this is what people's fears are. And there's talks that they can go through your group chats to see if you posted any offensive memes. I mean, it's BS insane. It's insanity. It's more government control. It's more censorship of the internet, and it's done by the same people who have given us all these other disastrous, the Bill C11, C18, the internet stuff. We don't have news on Facebook and Instagram, and we're about to lose it on Google. These same people are creating the online hate speech bill. So if you think the bill is going to do what you think it's going to do and fight the hate you think it's going to fight, you're a fool. Unless you are, a radical leftist inside the Liberal Party, then yes, if your mom is a liberal MP and your dad is a liberal donor who's a judge, yeah, the bill's going to do exactly what you want it to do. But for everyone else, it's likely going to protect the radicals from the people criticizing them. And that's what I think the vast majority of people are feeling. And we'll have to see how it looks after different readings and that. But the Senate is useless. And the only real hope we have of stopping this bill is election time comes up and they just don't have enough time to get it through. That's the great thing is like, can the conservatives filibuster this thing long enough to get it to the election is the real question behind this.